Hello guys, NautoAisDx here once again, and if you watch my follow-up update, I did say that I was going to talk more than what I previously announced, such as Miitomo and Street Fighter 5, the first patch they offered. So there's the first one I want to talk about here right now. So with that, let's get started. Of course, the first thing I want to talk about is finally it's past March 31st. Excuse me. So that means Miitomo finally released outside of Japan. So of course, if you don't know what the story behind it is, this is going to be one of the first 5 games from Nintendo that's going to be on the mobile game. So the first game is Miitomo. It is not what you think. No, it is not going to be like a Nintendo game. It is something unique and different. That it is sort of a game, but it's more of a social meet and greet. Let's just say that. So why did I say that? Because what Miitomo basically is first is when you start the game, you have to sign up. You have to link to an account, to your My Nintendo account, and you have to link it to your Nintendo ID account. I mean, follow the instruction. You should be fine. And then you get reward for it. I think one is you get points for just doing it. Also for Miitomo, you get a Mario cap. So with that said, let's just go in depth what the game is. First, what they do is you create your character. There's 2 ways to do it. One is you can use your cell phone, use the camera to scan your face, or 2, use whether your Wii U or your 3DS to conjure your QR code to use your me for the 3DS or Wii U and bring it to the phone. That's like what I did. So once you finally got your me character, the game will ask you some certain question. And I don't think some of them, it might be, I mean, it's subjective. Some of them might ask, maybe personal. Again, it's up to you. And the whole point of the game is it'll ask you a question, and at the same time, you have to link Miitomo to 2 social media sites, Facebook and Twitter. And it'll find friends that you can add it for Miitomo who either following you or you're a friend of, and then you can add them. So far, that's the only way to get Miitomo friends. Could be more. Well, we'll see what happens. For now, that's what it is. And again, like I said, the whole main point of the game is you basically, like your own Miitomo or your me will ask you a question, and then you can answer it either truthfully or make up stuff to be more entertaining. And then the other aspect, what it does is that when you have friends, once in a while, they'll go to your house, and then they'll give you some question, or they'll give you their answer, and then you either say it's cool, and then you can comment on their answer, and then that's basically it. It's a social experience. Think of it as Miiverse, but kind of more entertaining. That's basically the whole point of the game. It's not really bad, but again, it is not what the game you're thinking of. It's more of social, more in-depth Miiverse. It's fun to listen to what people think, what their answer says, because again, you can make a stuff, or you can be truthful. It's up to you. But there's also other aspect of the game, which is you can dress your me, kind of like basically, and more in-depth than Tomodachi. There is a shop that you can buy clothes to make it look your character nice. And the more you change the clothes, the more you give them style, they level up. Same goes, there's also there's a style leveling experience, and then there's a friends one. Friends one, basically, the more that your me interact with the other me, you level up. That's kind of how it goes. So then the question, is there actually a game in this thing, or is it just talking? Yeah, there is a thing called Miitomo Drop, which is sort of a, what's the word I'm looking for? That game that you play in the process, right? Punko, I think that's what they call it. That's what, or better yet, in Nintendo Land, when you're trying to win more stuff to build your amusement park, it's something like that. You either get candy, and if you're me, lands on a certain place that has clothes, and that's then you get the clothes for free, exclusive clothes. But of course it costs, I say it costs Miitomo money. Yes, there is money that one, in-game money, or they'll give you free tickets to play the game. And again, it's a free to start game, so if you don't need a free to start, every time you log in daily, you get a reward. So basically, no different than any free to start, but it is interesting that it is separating itself to what a Mario Brothers game, a Zelda, F-Zero, you name it. Again, it is what it is. So like Nintendo were right, they were not gonna make Mario Run on mobile, or let's just say playing Super Mario Brothers on the phone. I mean, some people say it's a good idea, some will say not. That's subjective. That's a different story. But they are trying to make it different. Miitomo is this one. It is much improved than Tomodachi, and building up your friend list is the key to really optimize the fun, the enjoyment of this game. And again, the best part is with the launch of My Nintendo, it actually has a surprise achievement. Yeah, I mean, it's not on the Wii U or the 3DS, it's on the website. But I'm gonna predict that once the NX does release, they'll also implement it on that. My Nintendo will be implemented on the NX. I mean, you never know. Maybe there's a firmware that's gonna come for the Wii U and for the 3DS that you can go to My Nintendo and you can see your achievements. So it is finally having achievements, much better achievements than using Miiverse saying, hey, look, I finished the game, accomplishment, yippee-yay. I mean, yeah, there are already some game that's already having in-game achievement. Xenoblade Chronicle X did it. Hyrule Warrior is actually doing it in both versions, 3DS and the Wii U. Bayonetta 2 and 1's actually doing it. It may be in-game for now. I mean, you can share that on Miiverse at least. But what people want for the achievement is a system-based standard that everybody can see. My Nintendo's actually doing that, and they're even doing it more. Maybe, I mean, to some extent also, Microsoft, believe it, is also doing it with my Xbox Reward. The more gamer score you have, the better your reward, from what I heard. Because I'm hardly an Xbox fan, sorry. But what I'm trying to say is that finally Nintendo's getting the boat with the achievements. It is interesting. It's free to sign up. Go check it out. Link your Nintendo ID that you did on your Wii U. You'll get some stuff. It'll probably get built. Give it time. We'll see what happens. E3 is 2 months away. So we'll see about that. So if I would give a score for Miitomo, I would actually give this, believe it or not, an 8 out of 10. You say, whoa, but it's not really a game. It's not a Mario game. Exactly. It's separate. It's not basically playing a 3DS game on your mobile phone. It is something different. It is something to some extent interesting because you are asking question, you're answering question, and you want to share that answer. Again, it can be real or it can be fake. You know, it's up to you. Nobody said you have to answer it truthfully. And if you feel it's some sort of a failed scam thing because they're asking for it, again, if this is Nintendo, you know them. They're protected. So that's why it's an 8 out of 10. But is it for everyone? I don't think so. And if you're a hardcore Nintendo fan that you don't want changing, you just want your hardcore game, then it's not for you. Second, somebody doesn't want to share stuff, sort of introverts, or doesn't want to share private stuff to some extent, probably not for you. But again, like I said, you can make up stuff, you can talk about just funny stuff there. So because again, you know, up to you. But for me, I've been having fun with it. It's a good alternative to actually playing like those traditional ones. But it's not the game that you're gonna spend a lot of time. Probably tops between 30 minutes to 1 hour, or I take that back. 30 minutes stops, and then you're done with it. You might go back to it, maybe. Again, it's up to you. So yeah, 8 out of 10. I mean, it's free. Go try, check it out. So with that, let's transition to a traditional video game, which is Street Fighter V. So same goes, the week of March, they released patch version 1.02, which is they brought in Alex, the shop, And the trial, the challenges, did the game got better for you? Yes, a bit. Why? As of right now, there is still no arcade mode that people wanted. But the props what they made up also was because apparently it wasn't supposed to be released on the last week of March, but they said, because again, that's a cop out. Oh, well, this was in March. Yeah, that's when people have been dying to see it. So what they did was that as of right now, as of last Wednesday, Alex is still free to play. People can play Alex for free without paying for him or seasonal pass. They're free for everyone to try him out. I did try Alex out. I still don't understand this guy. I don't know if he's a wrestler. I don't know if he's a fighter. And when I look at his design compared to Street Fighter 3, I'm sorry. He looks so generic in my opinion. So generic that he looks like Tusk in the new Killer Instinct. He looks like a generic He-Man, but it's a different story. I don't know. I mean, Alex in parts of the design was much more interesting. The hair design was even more interesting. He was like, I guess he was supposed to wear an overall, but here, like people said, he had the banana French fries hairs. Again, it's up to you what you think with the hair is. Just it didn't really look flashy, and I don't know. It's just he got green pants. I guess that's good. Sweater on his waist, kind of like you wrap around your sweater like you do in school, like rather than your shoulder than your waist. And suspender belt, I don't know. I mean, I have to look at more, but I'm sadly to say, I can't believe I'm saying this, but that I do prefer his Street Fighter 3 look than this version. I can't believe I'm saying this, and this is like 2016. I always go for the modern, but this is just so like. They didn't do anything with Alex. Alex just changed a little bit, and there you go. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But beside that, did they add a new mode to help new player to get into Street Fighter? Yes. Remember, there was a tutorial how to play Street Fighter, like 101 in story mode, which is what the game is. Okay. So what they did is they actually further that when you go to challenge mode. There's a thing called demonstration. There are 4 sections: beginners, intermediate, advanced, and character specific. So you basically read them. You don't do anything about it. They show you demonstration. It's called demonstration. You can understand. Unfortunately, of course I'm into Street Fighter. I can understand it already before even this came out. But it's sort of gonna help new beginner getting in. So it is good. And the best part is that even if you do watch those demonstrations, you get points. You get experience points. And you get money. You get 5 money in experience points. Especially when you go to the character specific, just watching what they can do. You also get the character experience point by just looking at it, by just watching it. So again, kudos to Capcom. Like at least when you watch the demonstration, you get 5 money and experience points. So there you go. So now it comes to the shop. It's a shop. There's really nothing different. I mean, like I said, probably besides getting Alex for free for limited time, everybody who logs in automatically gets Ryu and Chun-Li's story mode outfit. And unfortunately, if you want more color, you gotta go back and play survival mode to get the other colors. Ridiculous. I guess that's their replay value. Again, they need to fix that survival mode, but it'll be another story. So now, the beefy part of this patch, the trial. Is it much easier than than Street Fighter 4? And the answer is 101% yes. If you saw my main channel, I did trial for Ken. They are easier than Street Fighter 4 because you don't have to deal with focus attack, EX, focus, cancel. None of that is there. It's basically all you have to do is either you do a combo that integrates either V-Trigger, EX, or Critical Art. There you go. So I was able to and the best part, all of them, they only have 10. Rather than 24 like in Street Fighter 4 or Ultra Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 to Ultra Street Fighter 4. In the original one, it was different, but again, it was easier. You only get 10, and they're not that hard. It takes time and practice and muscle memory and motion, but it is not that hard. Believe me, I already did, I think, 1/3 of them already. I already completed all 10 of them, and they only have 10. Not hard, but it's not easy, but it's understandable. So, again, it is not hard. It's good. It's a good idea to learn to how to do big combos. I'm like, now thanks to the trial, like, oh, I can do that. I can do this. I can do that now. Now I sort of have a better chance. So, well, trying to win. And believe it or not, yeah, it sort of worked because when I played online and trying to implement the trial for some of them, yeah, it helped me, gave me a bit of an advantage. Still, I'm not that good. Well, I'm not really FGC casual more, but that's not the whole point. The point is, yeah, if you're willing to learn, you will get into it. It does help you. So, prop for Capcom to actually releasing version 1.02, it will help people. And again, you know, you do the trial, complete the trial, you get experience and find money. So it's already good enough that you're already able to get find money in the game. Not as well, it's still not that easy, but if you do those trials, you do the story mode, do easy survival mode, I think to some extent you'll get it to close to 30,000. And remember, each or 30,000? No. 300,000. Excuse me, 300,000 minimum. Because for each character coming out, it's 100,000. Excuse me. Outfits are 40,000. Colors are 20,000. It depends. But again, you know, it's up to you. I would suggest if you don't want to pay, save your fight money for just characters. Don't bother about color. Color you can do in survival mode. It's just a pain in the butt. But unless you get free costume, they give it to you for free. Don't buy any costume. Save it for characters only. And remember, there will be another monthly. Well, I don't know if there's gonna be another patch coming in. I think it's a monthly patch from what I heard. Balancing wise, it's not gonna be so much a balance until like a year from now, from what I heard. Like version 2017. Right now they're saying there's not a lot of balancing, but hopefully that there will be also daily challenges. Mortal Kombat X or XL been doing it, so hopefully Street Fighter 5 will do it. Perfect. Kudos to Capcom. So there you have it. My review of Miitomo and my thoughts on Street Fighter 5 version 1.02. Thanks for listening.